Mr. Gary and Mr. Akon, thanks for sitting down with us.
Thanks for having us, man.
Absolutely.
Now, Gary, CMA Fest is back in action. Tell me about the magic of this time of year.
Well, you know, it's just awesome because instead of us having to go out on tour, you got all your favorite artists in town, so everybody comes here. It's great for the city, great, just raises so much money, and, we all get to hang out at home, sleep on our own beds, and go to work, which is different for all of us.
And Akon, I know you've gone to thousands of festivals over the years. It's got to be amazing to see so many people turn out for loud music.
Man, I wish we had these kind of award-type festivals for urban music.
Really?
And rhythmic. But I'm glad Nashville's right up the street because I'm in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, this has always been a treat for me, man, to just come out here. But, this one is probably the most special one. This is actually my first one.
Really?
My first one.
All right.
Thanks to Gary,
Now, y'all two teamed up with Mr. De La Ghetto for the 2025 Summer Anthem, Hold the Umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
How did that song come about?
I'd actually had that song for a while, like 7 years or something, and I just couldn't get rid of it. I knew it needed something, but I didn't want to let it go. And what it needed was Akon and De La Ghetto. They just took it to a whole new level, and it's been incredible. We had such a blast shooting the video and just hanging out and getting to do it at the Hard Rock, and the response has been incredible so far.
Well, it's the Summer Anthem, I'll tell you that much.
Let's go.
Now, was it hard? Because, y'all are three iconic voices and with three iconic sounds coming together on one. Was it hard to make it measure? But you said that was the missing piece, right?
Yeah, and that came in automatic. It's almost like it was just waiting for that piece to be filled in. Because when I heard it, honestly, I thought it was going to be more country sounding.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like the first international country sound. Like, it was just weird to explain, but when you hear it, do you understand? It's like probably the first international country mesh smash up that you probably ever heard.
Well, the saying is country is countrywide, but it looks like Akon's taking country international.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Akon, you're redoing your stuff in country. What made you want to do that?
Well, this is something I actually always want to do. My whole first album, a lot of people don't know, when I first did it, it was actually a country record.
Really?
Because in Africa, that's all we grew up to was country music.
Wow.
But unfortunately, when I was trying to submit it, they were like, man, we can't do that. This is a Street Records Corporation. We can't. So the album was hip. It was like the thought of it at that time was more for country, but then we reproduced the whole thing in a way to where it actually worked out for what I was actually trying to do. So you fast forward now where everything is more independent. Mm-hmm. I'm completely independent, own everything. So now I can kind of do what I always wanted to do. And I was always to get into the country world in a way to where I could just do it where it's tasteful, I can have fun doing it, and not something that I'm trying to force myself into.
And is Gary showing you some of the ropes, getting you in good circles?
Other way around.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Akon's introduced me to everybody in the country world. So, yeah. Laney Wilson and I are friends now. Thanks, Con.
You tell me it took me Akon to finally meet Laney?
Yeah, that's what it took.
Oh, Lord. Now, gentlemen, music is a universal language.
It is.
Can y'all, and it just brings people together, as we're seeing now with 90,000 people on Lower Broadway, which is a crazy thing to think about. What does music mean to y'all?
Music's been a saving grace for me. It really has. Sometimes it's you get in the routine of, all right, you go on at 9:20 and you're done here, and here we go in and record, and you do this and you do that. But sometimes it's things that you go through in life, and you really listen to some of the songs you cut, and you're like, wow, okay, all right, I get it. The music is just, it's no matter what you're doing in life. Life's hard, But man, you turn something on, you got 3 minutes and 30 seconds of a break.
Exactly.
You know what I mean, from life. So it's an anchor.
Akon saying?
Well, for me, it's freedom.
Freedom.
Honestly, if it wasn't for music, I'd probably still be locked up. It actually will save my life. It became the turning point of what my purpose was. Because oftentimes you have a gift that God give you, but you ignore it until you have no choice but to focus on it, right? So, and my goal at the end of the day was I didn't want to get caught up in anything illegal or do anything that's going to jeopardize my family, myself, and I just wanted to be 100% legit. But the only thing I could actually do that to be successful in life was music. So that became what I fell back on, and it ended up being the best decision I ever made in my life.
God gave you this amazing talent, and it's just like, now it's yours to do with it as you should.
Yep.
Gentlemen, thanks for sitting down with us.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man.